So, olfactory bulb is that right there. The olfactory tract is the tube leading out of it. This is this, okay, like that, is your optic nerve. And where they cross is your optic chiasm. Then we have underneath here 3 structures. 1, 2, 3 in that order. Infundibulum, tubercinarium, and then the bottom, the rounded part here is the mammillary body. So it goes infundibulum, tubercinarium, mammillary body. Right there are your cerebral peduncles. Okay. Now, spinal cord. 1, 2, 3 areas. So this is the medulla, pons, midbrain. And I also know that's the pons because he connects to the cerebellum. Okay. Okay. Come over here. We have the cerebral hemispheres. This is the longitudinal fissure. This is the transverse fissure, the space between the cerebrum and the cerebellum. Every little bump is a gyrus. Every little black line is a sulcus. And then your central sulcus is right there. Remember, your frontal from right there and there. Okay. If you tilt it over, you see those 4 bumps. Corpora, quadrigemina. Corpora for 4, quadrigemina. Superior colliculi are the ones on the top, and the inferior on the bottom. Remember, the superior were for your eyes and the hearing on the bottom. If you tilt this slightly above, you'll see a little gland right up there. That's your pineal gland for sleep. Okay, if you tilt the 4 downward, you'll see a little tiny gland. Okay, now let's open it up and look on it interiorly. Doesn't matter which side we go, we'll use this side. All right, so this whole area here is the lateral ventricle. The roof is the callosum, anterior commissure, the body, and the posterior commissure. The front wall is the septum pellucidum. The floor is the fornix. Now, this whole rounded structure here is the intermediate mass of the thalamus. Surrounding him is a big ventricle called the third ventricle. This is all third ventricle. Now, the third ventricle connects to the lateral ventricle with a little hole, and that hole is called the interventricular foramen. You can't see it, but it's up there. Okay. Now, your fourth ventricle, believe it or not, is right here. It's across from the cerebellum. So it's right there. So how does the third ventricle, which is here, drain? There it is, cerebral aqueduct, drains down to the fourth ventricle. There's our beautiful tree of life. And I think we got everything. Okay? You're welcome.
Thank you.